So the camera shut off, unfortunately. So here are the hood springs. Part number 3848272. If you compare them to these springs, they look shorter, which is probably correct, which would present another, well, you know, they look about the same, actually. So it would present a sort of a challenge, I think. Trying to get this spring on here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. The way it attaches to the end here, it almost attaches like it would go on. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think this is going to be a big improvement. I think it's going to fix my saggy hood problem. So anyway, Sunday, December 20th, 2020. So my intention was to buy a really inexpensive $7 belt from O'Reilly's, but I ended up paying twice that, $16, which isn't too bad. But so let me get this thing out of here. So I'm going to try this one. See if this will work. So I'm just going to hook onto it, and it should work really good in one of those grooves, like so. You're supposed to hook like right on the edge, like right there, and then just pull it off of there and put the new one on, and we'll see if this works. So I'm going to try it with my $16 investment. There's frogs in here. Worked. Okay, it's Sunday, December 20th, 2020. So part 4 of this project. So I used a hose clamp to keep the hood spring, the hood hinge, compressed, and it brought the ends together, and it kept this from moving around, because when I was pulling the belt, this was moving because it was pulling against this edge, and then the hood, and it kept moving around. So the clamp keeps it together, and I don't really even need anything to really prop the hood up. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the new spring on real quick. So here's a little comparison of the spring that was on there and the new one. They look fairly... This is a GM spring. I forgot where I got this from. GM Performance or someplace online, I think. I can't remember. But I only did one spring. So this is the one that was on there, and they look pretty similar. I'm going to be curious as to the other one. And then here's the supposedly factory spring, so I'm going to put that on now. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So that spring's on. Just kind of pop that on there. So I'm going to do the other side now. So this is the pair that was on there. This is from the driver's side. This is from the passenger side. So they look like a match set. So I must have replaced both of them. Here's the new one. So they look the same, but I'm just interested to see if it's gonna be an improvement. So it's probably gonna hold the hood up fairly well, but once the spring is expanded a few times back and forth, we'll see. Okay, it's Sunday, December 20th, 2020. My battery's almost dead, but here you go. Springs are on. No tragedies, no catastrophes. Two tools that I used. A hose clamp and a serpentine belt. Approximately, I don't know what that is, 20 inches long. Here's the serpentine belt number, 21. Really good. So that's pretty good.